Hello and welcome to the GrapeSEED Official Podcast. Miklos is back again today for another This and That episode, discussing a variety of topics. Today we wanted to focus on LittleSEED, our exciting program for 3-year-old children. Some of you out there may have LittleSEED programs in your schools, and some may not, but we wanted to discuss the exciting potential this program has on students who are still a bit too young for GrapeSEED. So Miklos, welcome back to the podcast.
I am really excited to be here today because LittleSEED is not just it's not a curriculum to me anymore. It's become a way of life.
So let's get into the topic of the day, LittleSEED. Why don't you talk a little bit about the program in general for those who don't know what it is?
LittleSEED is created by the same people who created and continue to develop GrapeSEED. But I get this question sometimes from school owners and principals and teachers, and even parents have asked this question in a certain kind of way. Is LittleSEED a prerequisite for starting GrapeSEED? And no, I mean it's better if kids do LittleSEED. Actually, it's better if all kids everywhere experience LittleSEED, whether they speak English or not, to begin with, because it's wonderful. Basically, it's an experience for children. It's designed to be a first experience with the sounds of English, and it's for 3-year-olds, and obviously because GrapeSEED Unit 1 is designed for kids who are 4 years old to start that, but prior to that, kids can have the chance to experience LittleSEED, and the entire program is designed around sounds of English, and there are characters that introduce sounds like Lily Lobster and Rosie Rabbit, and you can
L and the R sound.
Yeah, you can see where that's going. Or Ivan the Pirate, and so kids they experience the sounds, they play with the sounds. There's no phonics like in GrapeSEED, because developmentally speaking, I say this to parent presentations a lot when I speak to Japanese parents here, that when it comes to phonemic awareness, and you can read different. I read different things in different places, but the stuff that what this is based on is the fact that phonemic awareness, the association of letters and sounds, is more well developed when kids who are 4 years old. And when you're 3, and this is what I tell parents, some kids can do it earlier, but a lot can't. So it's better if we just wait until everybody can become phonemically aware, and then prior to that, just have fun with sounds. Don't worry about letters and things yet. So
there's not going to be air writing. There's no writers. There's not things like that. But kids, through some of the materials, are just going to be exposed to sounds in English, especially sounds that are kind of unique to English, like that L versus the R sound, or certain vowel sounds that we'll kind of get into later. Yeah,
like there's a song in set 1 of LittleSEED called "Sing, Sing, Sing," and in the song, ing, especially when compared to Japanese per se, because we're in Japan, so I'm just going to use that as an example of a difference. In English, when we say "sing, sing, sing," that G at the end is almost non-existent. It's just like sing, sing, sing. If you're a native English speaker, or you're a very good speaker of English, you know that it's S-I-N-G, sing. But to a non-native speaker or person who doesn't speak English, or hasn't had experience with the sounds, it could sound it's confusing, and they won't even be able to hear those sounds. So like for us, there are sounds in other languages that we aren't able to hear, that native speakers do. And in Japanese, the word sing often gets translated into singu. So singu, singu, singu would be a different song altogether, but the ing, like, I like to sing when I'm walking. It's full of words that have that sound, and all of LittleSEED, everything in LittleSEED is designed that way. But there's no letters. Like we're kind of teaching the ing sound, but we're never talking about ing. We're never writing it on the board. We're just experiencing it orally. And the Lily Lobster and the Rosie Rabbit, the L versus R thing, we never show L's, we never show the letter R, but kids, they naturally experience those sounds. They get used to them. They learn how to hear them, and the differences between them, and the difference the differences in the sounds between their native language, whatever that may be, and English. And so through these songs and these stories that are so wonderful, when I first came across it, I was like, kind of like what I did with GrapeSEED. I was like, what is this? So how do I, as an adult, with I was about to say a rational mind, but a lot of people would disagree with that. Just with an adult mind, I couldn't wrap my mind around it until I saw kids experiencing it. And then I went, oh, okay, now I get it. And now I know what to do with it. But
so let's back up a little bit there, because you've touched on a lot of really important things. And one of those is that similar to GrapeSEED, LittleSEED is a language acquisition program as opposed to a language learning program. So we're not doing any grammatical structures on the board. Kids are just being exposed, like you said. They're experiencing the language just naturally.
Right.
And then just like LittleSEED isn't a precursor for GrapeSEED, like you mentioned before, but if they're experiencing all these sounds, they're experiencing single letter phonograms, multi-letter phonograms, and LittleSEED, then when they get to those in GrapeSEED later, there'll be more aha moments for them when they get there.
Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. I'm sad to say goodbye. It was a good day, but now I will say goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.